Obviously, a tough time for this team, but, what can you say about how hard they fought fighting back toward the end of the game?
Well, it showed a lot of the kids' character, so as much as you're in there and you're down, and a lot of teams let it just go down and lose, but these guys really fought and pressed and fought until the end. That's been this team all year. Unfortunately, we were on the losing side. These guys showed how hard we gave ourselves an opportunity.
Talk about, what the team did with Jeremy Grant coming in and the plays that he made, Trevor hitting a three to try and bring the team back in, and just the fact that your bench was there for you, too.
I think it was big because what he did was he just brought a bunch of energy. It seemed like we didn't have that energy in the first half of the top. We were able to make 6-3. Jeremy came in and played great defense. He rebounded the ball exceptionally well. He just made us a couple of amazing plays. That's what we needed to spark. And when our defense is good, we rebound and we transition on it. It seemed like we needed to be. And started getting a little bit more of a rhythm in the second half. It was a big key.
What was it about Michigan in the first half? Was it just the threes that kind of deflated the team a little bit, or what was it?
No, that's two really good points. The defense was still pretty good. I mean, they did make 6 threes. Reserves came in and made 4. But we struggled offensively in the first half. We couldn't get good looks. We took a couple tough shots. And we just couldn't get anything going. We held them to enough points. We assumed that they would score close to 70 points. Our defense, but they're a great offensive team. Our guys just, we struggle with it offensively. That seemed to hurt our defense as well.
Seeing the tears in your eyes, how much do you care about these guys when you look around the locker room?
The tough thing I love is first of all, the tough thing is you see guys like Mike Hopkins, James Southerland, Dan Triche, when this season, it's always the toughest part. The great thing about Syracuse is these guys, this is a forever piece we like to sell. And knowing that this is a fraternity is something that's very, very special for me. Not too many times in someone's lifetime do they have an opportunity to experience the Final Four. Unfortunately, we had to be the Legion of Michigan.
Has it hit you yet that some of these guys aren't going to be in this locker room next year?
The finality is always the worst part.
It was all the first half.
The exciting part is always the new guys that haven't had an opportunity. But it's always sad when you see guys out in the crowd and start it's just it's one of the truths in college sports that you will have to leave at some point. And that's always an unfortunate part, but there'll always be part of us and part of Syracuse. Just got to move on.
All the rumors and everything around you, you're here still. How important is this program to you? How close is it to your heart?
It's what I believe. It's what I grew up on. It's what I love. I love it as a fan. I love it as a player. I love it as a coach. It's part of my DNA. And to be able to be a part of this, I think it's, I've been a part of 3 of them, 96, 2003, and it's very special. And, I love Syracuse, so I'm just happy to be a part of it. I wish we could have won.
Could you imagine not being a part of this program with how much, how rooted you are in being a player and 3 Final Fours and everything that you've seen this team go through?
I think for me, I've always dreamt of being a head coach. And that's always been my passion. But no, I could never see myself being away from Syracuse. I think that's the hardest part. I think the idea of professionally seeing myself being a head coach. But being here, this is where I want to be. This is my dream job. I've always had a goal of being a head coach, and if people ever wanted to talk to me, I've always talked, but I never meant that I would leave.